নমস্কার, স্পটন নিউজে আপনাদের সবাইকে আরও একবার স্বাগত। আমি সাগর। এই মুহূর্তে আপনাদের সঙ্গে উপস্থিত রয়েছি মোহনবাগান মাঠ থেকে। মোহনবাগান মিডিয়া সেন্টারে ডার্বি মহারণের আগে প্রি ম্যাচ প্রেস কনফারেন্স সেরে এলো মোহনবাগান সুপার জায়ান্ট। উপস্থিত হয়েছিলেন মোহনবাগানীদের পছন্দের ফুটবলার, মোহনবাগানীদের জোকার আরামসে কামিন্স বেশ সুন্দর সুন্দর কথা তো বললেন। ডার্বির আগে হুঙ্কার দিয়ে গেলেন, আই ডোন্ট কেয়ার অ্যাবাউট ইস্ট বেঙ্গল। তিনি ইস্ট বেঙ্গলকে নিয়ে চিন্তাই করছেন না ডার্বির আগে। তবে সব শেষে টিকিট প্রসঙ্গ উঠতে সকাল থেকে আমরা দেখেছি, এমনকি রাত থেকে প্রচুর পরিমাণে সমর্থক মোহনবাগানের সামনে ভিড় জমেছিল। মোহনবাগান তাঁবুর সামনে টিকিটের জন্য রাত থেকে অপেক্ষা করছিল। টিকিটের একটা হাহাকার। ডার্বি প্রত্যেক ডুরান্ড ডার্বিতে বিশেষ করে প্রত্যেক বছর এই ছবিটা সামনে চোখের সামনে ধরা পড়ে। এবছরও তাই একই ছবি, মোহনবাগান ক্লাব তাঁবু, ইস্ট বেঙ্গল ক্লাব তাঁবুতে টিকিটের জন্য সকাল থেকে প্রচুর লম্বা লাইন। যখন এই প্রসঙ্গে কামিন্সকে প্রশ্ন করা হয় টিকিট, কামিন্স কিন্তু বললেন টিকিট আমারও প্রয়োজন, আমিও টিকিট পাচ্ছি না। তিনি অফ ক্যামেরা যাওয়ার সময় বলে গেলেন যে সমর্থকদের দেওয়ার জন্য তারও টিকিটের প্রয়োজন, কিন্তু তিনি টিকিট পাচ্ছেন না। সেটাও মজার ছলেই বললেন বিষয়টা, যেটা আপনাদের সঙ্গে শেয়ার করে নিলাম। তবে এরপরে ডার্বি সংক্রান্ত বিষয় নিয়ে কামিন্স কি বলছেন, চলুন সেটা একবার বিষয়টা তুলে নেওয়া যাক।
Yeah, definitely. You know, I feel like the longer you're here, the more you realise how much it means to, you know, the fans and the people of Kolkata. You know, this derby is massive. You know, one of the biggest in Asia, is historical, and you know, it's the game that I look forward to. You know, I always check when we play them because it's, you know, it's the biggest game here for us. So yeah, I've been here. It's my third season. So yeah, now I realise like how important, and every time it gets bigger and bigger. So we're really excited to play this match. Yeah, it's a bit of a blow. You know, he's a top player. You know, I love playing with Manvir. You know, he creates a lot of chances. You know, he's fit, he runs, he's good on the ball. You know, he wins headers. You know, he's a really good and important player for us. You know, I think he's getting back now. He looks fit and he looks ready. So I'm not sure if he'll be available or not for this game. But we've got a big squad, a good squad, and we've got a lot of players that can come in and replace him if needed. So I don't think it's too much of a problem because, you know, we have a good squad of players. Yeah, look, we've got a good connection in this team. You know, we've been building this team for a few years now, and as you say, you know, we've played with each other for a long time, so we know how we play with each other on the pitch. You know, our strengths and our weaknesses and how we help each other out there. I think it definitely will help. The fact that we've been successful as a team. You know, we've won trophies as a team. You know, we've been through a lot as a team. You know, and we've got, as you say, we've got the same team really. So I think it is a big bonus for us that, you know, we've got a good relationship as a team, and you know, we play well. So it's just normal for us. So I think, yeah, this could help us. Yeah, I love it. You know, I love the expectation. You know, I love the pressure. You know, that was one of the reasons why I came to Mohanbagan. It's such a big club that demands a lot. And you know, I love it. You know, I thrive off that. You know, and I know the other players also thrive off it. You know, I feel, you know, the bigger the game for us, the better we play. More pressure, you know, the better we play. And as you say, pressure makes diamonds. You know, and I love diamonds. Yeah, we don't care about East Bengal. You know, we just worry about ourselves. You know, if they come strong, you know, they said the same last season that they signed a lot of good players and they're going to be stronger, better. You know, we still came on top. So I think we just concentrate on ourselves. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a tough game. You know, it's always a tough match against East Bengal, any team, just because it's such a massive game. So, you know, it doesn't really matter, you know, if they've got new players or a new team or a new style. The only thing that matters is Mohambagan. Yeah, look, I think yeah, it's pretty obvious that we are favourites really, because since I've been here over the last 3 seasons, you know, we've came out on top. You know, we've won the majority of the derbies. You know, we've been successful. We've won the league last season. The season before we won in the playoffs also. So I think it's obvious, you know, that we're the favourites. You know, but in saying that we can't get complacent. You know, we still need to play like the underdogs. You know, we know how much it is, how much it means to the fans here, and how much the game is massive here. So we need to turn up, basically like the underdogs, really. Someone's car.
Next question.
What you observed in the last matches, that your role is little bit changed, little bit behind what the Greeks were playing in the last season. This year, 1-2 matches we saw you played in that position. How you enjoy?
Yeah, I'll play anywhere, man. Like, you know, as long as I'm on the pitch, man, I'm happy. Yeah, it's a role there in the number 10 that I enjoy because I get a lot of the ball, I get more of the ball, you know. And then also playing with McLaren, he's a striker that loves to stay in the box, you know, he loves to stay high. So that means, you know, if I'm playing with him, then I might need to come a little bit deeper, get involved. But it's no problem, you know. As I said, I'll play anywhere, any position, any role. As long as I'm on the pitch, I can help the team. But yeah, as I said, also we've got a big squad, a good squad. Every position is stacked, so yeah.
Last question.
Yeah, we're good, man. No problem, man. Come on. Look at me, man. You know, it's going to happen when you get a long break. You know, we had a long break. You know, it's hard to stay fully fit. You know, that's what pre-season's for. We come back and we work hard. Everybody is working really hard. You know, we've got an amazing fitness coach, Sergi, who's training us. You know, so yeah, we're going to be flying. You know, the boys are dialed in. You know, we're eating clean. We're working hard. We're in the gym every day. And yeah, it's the same as last year. You know, we had the same comments last year. The players are not fit, blah blah blah. And then what will happen? We win the league, no problem. Like, it's going to be the same. So.
Jimmy, some tickets to give someone.
Yes. You requested the manager to ask for tickets for any.
We're also looking for a ticket for.
Yeah, I need tickets, man. I need tickets. Who's got tickets? Anyone got tickets? I need tickets.
Really?
Yeah. Thank you.